Hey everybody, this is Keith Gleason, host of Indie Comics Relay and creator of the Mighty Mascots, and I'm here with another comic review. Before I get into that, just want to remind everybody that Mighty Mascots 7, 8, and 9 still available on Indiegogo. We are in demand. Issues 7 and 8 are pretty much complete with we have some edits and some final tweaks on the art and things like that to do. Issue 9 is about at least halfway penciled, so far. So we're getting there. All right, let's get into this week's comic review. I had the chance to read Old Dog #1. This is created, written, drawn, inked by Declan Shalvey, as I think is how you say the name. And it is lettered by, let me see here, Clayton Cowles. So this is like kind of a one-man show comic. I didn't pick this up initially when it came out, but I happened to be at the comic store and the cover caught my eye for #1, and it looked like there was 4 issues out already, or 3 or 4 anyways. And I was like, oh, let me check out #1, and I'm glad I did. It was really good. So let me give you guys the synopsis on the story first of all. So it is Jack Lynch was a once promising CIA operative. On the eve of retirement, looking back at a failed career, he is tasked with one final mission that goes horribly wrong. He wakes years later to a changed world and deeper changes within him. When a shadow group offers Lynch a second chance at a life of adventure, he's paired with the last person he could ever imagine. In order to adjust, this old dog will have to learn some new tricks. Old Dog is a striking new SpyFy series by Declan Shalvey, the accomplished innovator creator behind such books as Moon Knight, X-Men Unlimited, Injection, and Time Before Time. So I can't go into the story too much without spoiling it for you guys, but I will say I enjoyed Old Dog a lot. I didn't know Declan was a writer, which is interesting because I only know him from the Moon Knight run he did with Warren Ellis. Now, I know he worked with Ellis on Injection as well and some other things. But, I had no idea he was a writer. But, yeah, it was really good. It mixes, I hadn't heard that genre called SpyFy before. That's kind of interesting. But that's what it is. It's basically a James Bond kind of story, but with a little bit of sci-fi mixed in there. It actually read a lot like something, like Ed Brubaker or Sean Phillips would do. It reminded me a little bit of Sleeper in some ways. I don't know why. But yeah, no, it was very good. It's fast moving. The first issue is fast moving, fast paced, got some action, and it cuts between 2 timelines, which is interesting. And you kind of don't know how it all connects until about the end of the issue, which is really cool. I liked it a lot. I'm definitely going to go back to the store and get 2, 3, and 4 when I get a chance. I enjoyed #1 a lot. The artwork, I always thought Declan was very good with the artwork, especially with that Moon Knight run with Warren Ellis. Now, this is the run. It was only like 6 issues, I believe, and it was all one and done stories by Ellis and Declan. And it was the first time Moon Knight had the Mr. Knight persona, where he looked like in the tux and everything. So it's a good run, very good. I bet it's probably worth some money now, so it's probably hard to get, but you could probably always get the trade paperback of that run. It's very good, especially if you're a Moon Knight fan. But yeah, I would recommend Old Dog. The lettering was good as well. I wasn't familiar with Clayton Cowles, so yeah, it looks really nice. I highly recommend it. And I also recommend that new Moon Knight run if you haven't read it by Declan Shalvey. That's about all I could say. That's about all I have. So this one, would I recommend it? Yes, definitely. I think I couldn't tell on the website if it was a mini series or an ongoing series. It seems to be an ongoing series from what I can tell. Um, on the Image website, they had issues 1 through 5 listed. So I was like, okay, so maybe if it's, there was nothing even on the website saying if it was a mini series or not. So I'm assuming this is just an ongoing, and Declan can put it out whenever he wants in between his other work and that kind of thing. So yeah, if you're looking for a good sci-fi like James Bond kind of, the character reminded me a little bit of Marv from Sin City, something like that. Definitely check out Old Dog and an older character, things like that. So some of the artwork, it will be here on the review, so you can see it for yourself. But yeah, I give this a thumbs up, and like I said, I am going to go to the store and get the rest of these issues when I get a chance. So, all right, everybody. We just added a live show for tomorrow night. You should join us in the chat and learn about our old friend George Medina is coming back with a friend of his, and they started something called the Global Indie Group. I think it's called GIG for short, and it's a new website, and it looks very interesting. It looks like it's going to be something that really, really help indie creators. So I'm looking forward to talking to him and learning about this new venture that he's on. So come in. So join us tomorrow night for a bonus episode. We're usually off this week, but for George, we definitely we love him, and we wanted to help push his new endeavor. So join us tomorrow night for that. And then, as always, read some comics. All right, everybody. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you later. All right. Bye.
Ahoy, mateys! 'Tis I, Captain Horatio Honeyflakes, and I be here to tell you about me newest crowdfunding campaign. The adventures continue with me crew, the Mighty Mascots, in issues 7, 8, and 9. Just focus your looking glass on the amazing artwork of Ian Warianto and Anton Bondi. Me crew, the Mighty Mascots, are up against some scurvy scallywags, and we need ye help to defeat them. There be a bounty of exclusive treasure, only available here, where X marks the spot. I spy a huge coffer of bonuses and stretch goals on the horizon. Then please consider pledging so we can continue these adventures with the weirdest crew I ever had the pleasure of sailing with. Mascots Unleash!